Hey there, all craft beer lovers. Thank you for joining me for this beer review. Time to take the old trip. We are heading towards Gothenburg in Sweden for this one, the craft beer capital of Sweden, no doubt. We are returning, guys, to OO Brewing, and we're taking a look at their newly released rye porter, coming in at 7% ABV in a 440 ml can. There you go. It's a very, very nice looking artwork, you gotta say. Kind of a nice summery motif here. There you go. Very nice. Ingredients malted barley and rye malt, and that's all they say. And that's all the information we get on the can. So, with that said, let's give it a pop, see what we get. There we go. Okay. So, a rye porter then. Looks very carbonated. Now I did pour it quite. I did a very rapid pour here, you know. So, all right. So more beer left in the can, and this one certainly have a big head on it. What, like 5 fingers, 6 fingers perhaps worth of head there, lightly tan colored, no, almost no bubbles on top actually. Massive head on it. Certainly a very, very dark brew. Certainly looks the part. Right. There we go. On to the nose then. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a fruity aroma to it. I mean, it doesn't really smell like a traditional porter. Smells a bit fruity. It's really hard to describe. But it's not your traditional porter smell, let me tell you that. I mean, the only way to try it is to see what this is to try it then. Cheers, everybody. Okay. Let's go for another sip here. The flavors are quite subdued. A little bit of a faint woody hint, dark roasted malts a little bit. Definitely a kind of a initial spiciness to it. And I mean, rye is of course a kind of a thing that would add spice to a beverage. Rye, of course, is more spicy than, let's say, wheat or something like that. Wheat is more smooth, whereas rye would definitely be more kind of on the spicy side of things. Very carbonated number, but to be honest, there, I mean, I'm not really super impressed by it. Let's go for the final sip and a final evaluation. The body is good. I'll give the beer that. The body is pretty good. A little bit of a faint woody sensation, a little bit of dark roasted malts, and a spicy initial taste to it. But all in all, I mean, the flavors are a bit subdued, to be honest, there. And it's a very, very big carbonation on it as well. Not really super impressed, guys. So, I mean, OO Brewing, they're definitely doing good beers, but this is not one of their best. It's not directly a bad beer per se, but not one of the best. Certainly not. OO Brewing, Rye Porter, 7% ABV. For me, it doesn't really add up to, I mean, what it's supposed to be. Don't really get enough porter characteristics here. Don't like that big carbonation either. But I mean, yeah, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I'll be generous. 3 out of 5, guys. Thank you for watching.